All right, today we're going to look at adding integers. We are going to use some number counters when we add integers in class, so I'll try to do my best to show you what that looks like here without those manipulatives. But we're going to start with adding integers. So first rule we look at, if the signs are the same, you add and keep the same sign. So for example, positive plus a positive will equal a positive, like 5 plus 7, both positive, answers positive 12. So if the numbers are both negative, then your answer is negative 2. The sum of two negative integers is always negative, like negative 3 plus negative 5 is negative 8. So let's try that. So I'm going to use a red highlighter for negative and the yellow highlighter for positive. So negative 2 plus negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all negative, so I have a total of negative 7. 4 plus 10, they're both positive. 4 plus 10 is 14. Your answer is positive. Negative 3 plus negative 1, they're both negative, all negative, so negative 4 is your answer. So anytime your signs are the same, you keep the sign the same and you add. 7 plus 3 is 7 positives, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 3 more positives, 1, 2, 3. They're all positive, so you keep your answer positive. It's positive 10. Then negative 6 plus negative 8 has a total of negative 14. Wait, yes, 14. So if they're the same sign, you add and keep the sign the same. Now, if they are different, it becomes a little trickier. If they are different, the signs are different, subtract the numbers and use the sign of the larger number. So for example, negative 8 plus 2, 8 minus 2 is 6, but you have more negatives, so you keep the negative. 10 plus negative 1, you have more positives, so your answer is positive. You subtract the two numbers, you take the sign of the bigger one. So negative 2 and 5, that would be like 5 minus 2 is 3. It's positive 3 because you have more positives. You can look at it a visual way. You have 2 negatives and you have 5 positives. So you take 5, take away 2, and you have 3 positives left. 4 and negative 10, so different signs. So you could do 10 minus 4 would be 6. This time it's going to be negative 6 because 10 is bigger and there's more negatives. Let's look at the visual. 4 positives and 10 negatives. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 take away 4 positives. So those, a positive and a negative, make 0. And then there are 6 negatives left. So your answer is negative 6. Positive 3 and 1 negative. So this time it's going to be 3 minus 1. And there's 2 positives left. So you subtract and you always keep the sign of the bigger number. 3 is bigger than 1, so the answer is positive 2. Negative 7 and 3 would be negative 4 because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negatives and 1, 2, 3 positives. So 7 take away 3. You have 4 negatives left. And one more. Negative 6 and then positive 8. So you would take 8 minus 6. So take the 8, take away 6, you have 2 left, and they're positive since 8 is positive. All right, so this is mixed review. If the signs are the same, you add them together and keep the signs. So -3 and -5 would be -8. So add 3 plus 5 and it would be negative. +8 and +10 would be +18. It's if the signs are different, then you find the difference between them, so you subtract. So 7 minus 4 is 3, and your answer is negative because you have more negatives. -7 is bigger than -4. You could always use your visual. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negatives and 4 positives. So 7 take away 4 leaves me with 3 negatives. And then 9, -9 plus 1, or 1 plus -9. -9 is bigger, so my answer will be negative. 9 minus 1 is 8. Your answer will be -8. You can look at it with your visual. You have 1 positive, and then you have 9 negatives. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 take away 1. There's 8 negatives left. And the reason that works is because opposites always have the sum of 0. When I'm taking -7 and adding it with +7, a negative and a positive make 0. So they all match up, so 0 is left over. +3 with -3 makes 0. None left. 3 take away 3 is 0. You try. Draw out, use a color for yellow for positive numbers and use red for negative numbers. And draw out the visual if you need it, but give it a shot here.